morning, everyone. I'm so excited to see each and every one of you on this beautiful Monday morning. So friends, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Miss Rachel, and I am the Children's Librarian at the Wilkinsburg Public Library. But as I have been for the past several months, I'm coming to you Facebook Live from my kitchen. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to sing some songs and we are going to read some books, and this is going to be perfect for our youngest friends, preschool and below, and their families. So without further ado, I would love for us to get started by singing our hello song, because even though we aren't together in person, I still feel really connected. All right, are we ready? I know you guys know this one at this point. I am here and you are here and we are all together. I am here and you are here and we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna clap my hands. Good work. I am here and you are here and we are all together. I am here and you are here and we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna stomp my feet. I'm gonna clap my hands. I am here and you are here and we are all together. I am here and you are here and we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna nod my head. I'm gonna stomp my feet. I'm gonna clap my hands. I am here and you are here and we are all together. I am here and you are here and we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna wave hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm gonna nod my head. I'm gonna stomp my feet. I'm gonna clap my hands. That's great. Friends, I think that was such a wonderful way to welcome each and every one of you into this storytime space. So friends, I'd love to read our first book today. This is a book I like an awful lot by, I think, my favorite author in the whole world. This book is called Extra Yarn by Mac Barnett. On a cold afternoon in a cold little town, where everywhere you looked was either the white of snow or the black of soot from the chimneys, Annabel found a box filled with yarn of every color. Oh, wow, it does look like a cold little town, doesn't it? So she went home and knit herself a sweater. Knit is how you put together a sweater. So you'll use needles like this right there. It's hard to do this backwards. Needles, and then you'll use the yarn, and that's how you'll put together a sweater like this. And it's called knitting. And when Annabelle was done, she had some extra yarn. So she knit a sweater for Mars too. And Mars is her puppy. Oh my goodness, that is a very snazzy matching sweater. Ooh, very cute. But there was still extra yarn. When Annabelle and Mars went for a walk, Nate pointed and laughed and said, "You two look ridiculous." "You're just jealous," said Annabelle. "No, I'm not," said Nate. Oh, I don't think Nate's very nice, is he? Mm-mm. I think she's right. I think he is just jealous of their sweet colored sweaters. Goodness. I don't like bullies. Mm-mm. I don't like it at all. But it turned out he was. What does he have on now? Him and his dog. That's right, sweaters, beautiful colored sweaters. I think Annabelle knit him a sweater. That's really nice. Even after she'd made a sweater for Nate and his dog, and for herself and for Mars, she still had extra yarn. That's a lot of yarn. Oh, wow. At school, Annabelle's classmates could not stop talking about her sweater. "Quiet," said Mr. Norman. "Quiet, everyone. Annabelle, that sweater of yours is a terrible distraction. I cannot teach with everyone turning around to look at you." "Then I'll knit one for everyone," Annabelle said, "so they won't have to turn around." "Impossible," said Mr. Norman. "You can't." Oh, wow. Do you think Annabelle's gonna be able to knit a sweater for everyone in her class? Knitting's really hard and it takes a long time. And it looks like there's a lot of children. What do you think? Okay, let's keep reading and find out. But it turned out she could, and she did, even for Mr. Norman. And when she was done, Annabelle still had extra yarn. That's a lot of yarn. So she knit sweaters for her mom and dad, and for Mr. Pendleton and Mrs. Pendleton, and for Dr. Palmer and little Louis. Oh, wow. Lots and lots of sweaters, folks. Lots of sweaters. It's getting to be sweater season. She made sweaters for everyone except Mr. Crabtree, who never wore sweaters or even long pants, and who would stand in his shorts with the snow up to his knees. "No sweater for me, thanks," said Mr. Crabtree. So she made Mr. Crabtree a hat, and even then Annabelle still had extra yarn. That's a nice hat. Looks very cozy. She made sweaters for all the dogs and all the cats and for the other animals too. Soon people thought Annabelle would run out of yarn. But it turned out she didn't. So Annabelle made sweaters for things that didn't even wear sweaters. Let's see, who here do we have sweaters on? Oh, it looks like there's a bear with a sweater. Cats in sweaters. I think that would be hard to get a cat into a sweater. And then what else has sweaters? Oh, she made a sweater for her mailbox, and oh my gosh, the whole house. And what's this? What's this? Yeah, it looks like a birdhouse too. I think that's the dog's house. She made a sweater for the dog's house. I can't believe she hasn't run out of yarn yet. It's a lot of yarn. Things began to change in that little town. What's changing? Who can tell me? That's right. Annabelle's made colorful, beautiful, snuggly sweaters for every house in her little town. News spread of this remarkable girl who never ran out of yarn, and people came to visit from around the world to see all the sweaters and to shake Annabelle's hand. One day, an archduke, who was very fond of clothes, sailed across the sea and demanded to see Annabelle. There he is, the archduke. Well, looking at this picture of him, what do we think an archduke is? Who can tell me? Who wants to guess? I think you're probably right. I think an archduke is a very fancy man. It looks like he might have a lot of money if he has his own ship and a big feathered cap. I don't know. So we have a very fancy man who demands to see Annabelle. "Little girl," said the archduke, "I would like to buy that ridiculous box of yarn, and I am willing to offer you $1,000,000. "No, thank you," said Annabelle, who was knitting a sweater for a pickup truck. The archduke's mustache twitched. I don't think that can be good. 2 million, he said. Annabelle shook her head. No thanks. 10 million, shouted the Archduke. Take it or leave it. Leave it, said Annabelle. I won't sell the yarn. And she didn't. Why do you think Annabelle doesn't want to sell that yarn? That makes sense. I don't know that I could either. It seems like a really special thing to have. And I think sometimes special things are way more important than money. So that night, the Archduke hired 3 robbers to break into Annabelle's house. And they stole the box and took it to the Archduke, who set off across the snow and sailed over the sea. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a terrible thing to do. He stole her box of yarn. Oh, I didn't like him before, but I really don't like him now. And went back to his castle. Ugh, even his castle looks mean. The Archduke put on his favorite song, sat in his best chair, and then took out the box, and he lifted its lid, and he looked inside. Let's see what he finds inside. His mustache quivered. Well, here, I guess you gotta see the picture. What's inside? Knitting needles. But where's the yarn? I don't know. Let's see. His mustache quivered. It shivered. It trembled. The Archduke hurled the box out of the window and shouted, "Little girl, I curse you with my family's curse. You will never be happy again." Never be happy again? Oh, how terrible. Oh, no. But, all right, so there's the box of yarn. It's falling, falling, falling. What is that? It's the box of yarn. And who is that? That's Annabelle. It turned out she was happy again. The end. Well, friends, it seems like the magic of the yarn was with Annabelle the whole time, doesn't it? Yeah, it does seem like that. I really like that story. Thank you for listening to it with me. Friends, I'd love it if we could get our 5 Green and Speckled Frogs song going. I am getting my frogs all ready over here. They were all in a jumble, so we've got to get them in line, get them on their log. Perfect. That's it. Now let me see 5 at home. Good work. Now let's count to make sure I actually have 5 frogs here. Are we ready? Can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Whew, didn't lose anybody. All right, let's see those 5s. 5 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are, how many? 4. 4 green speckled frogs. Okay, let's give them a count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Let's see 4. 4 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are, how many? 3. 3 green speckled frogs. Let's give it a count. 1, 2, 3. Good work. Let's see 3. 3 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are, that's right, 2. 2 green speckled frogs. Okay, let's give them a count. 1, 2. Perfect. Let's see 2. 2 green and speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yummy, yum. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are, how many? There's just 1. 1 green speckled frog. Okay, we ready to give this last frog a count? 1. Good work. 1 green and speckled frog sitting on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are, how many? That's right, none. No green speckled frogs. Good work, everyone. Nice job. Nice job singing along at home. I love to hear those voices. I can feel your energy through this screen. All right, everyone, we're gonna do our Zoom Zoom rocket ship song. I know this is everyone's favorite. It's always my favorite because I love to be able to get up and get moving around. And when we warm up our rocket ships like we're gonna do now, we are working on some of our gross motor skills, which are those big movements we need. Ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was great. Excellent job, everyone. Such good jumping off at home. Let's do that again and get those rocket ships going. Excuse me. Get those rocket ships going. Good work. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Good work! Excellent blasting off. Let's do that one more time. And I don't know. Let's see if we can blast off high enough to touch the ceiling. What do you guys think? I'm going to try. I'm definitely going to try. We're getting prepared. All right, ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Good job, everyone. Really nice work. I loved that blasting off. Good job, and I've had a lot of fun. All right, friends, before we say our goodbyes, I have one more story for us. We have read several of the Panda series here on this channel. It's not really a channel. On our story times. But we're going to do another one. This one is Please, Mr. Panda by Steve Anthony. And what does it look like our panda has in his hands? Donuts. I love donuts. Do you guys like donuts? I really love donuts. Ooh, those look tasty. Would you like a donut? What's that little penguin missing? I think you're right. No, you cannot have a donut. I have changed my mind. Why do you think Mr. Panda changed his mind? I think you might be right. Would you like a donut? And the skunk says, I want the blue one and the yellow one. What's missing? No, you cannot have a donut. I changed my mind. Oh, I think I know what's missing. Would you like a donut? The ostrich says, no, go away. Oh, well, okay then. All right, Panda's in his boat, and he asks the whale, would you like a donut? And the whale says, I want them all, then bring me more. Okay, now we definitely know what's rude here, don't we? I know. Nobody's saying please, and he wants him to bring him more. Oh no. No, you cannot have a donut. I changed my mind. Good, I wouldn't give him a donut either. You have to say please. Would anyone else like a donut? Hello, may I have a donut? Lemur's upside down. What did Lemur forget though? Please, Mr. Panda? What were we missing? That's right, we were missing a please. You can have them all. Thank you very much. I love donuts. Oh, what a polite lemur friend. Oh, please, thank you. I'd love to hear it. I do. You're welcome. I do not like donuts. The end. Oh, and he got his little hat, and he put them on his tail. Well, I definitely make sure whenever somebody gives me something that I say thank you, and I always remember to say please too. Do you guys remember that? Sometimes it's hard, but it's very important. All right, friends, I loved spending my morning with you. It was such a joy to do our usual story time. So friends, we are going to be at the Harold Young Parklet right off of Penn Avenue tomorrow for story time in the park. We're also going to have library materials and all sorts of good stuff there with us. Story time starts at 12:30, but we ask that you come a little bit earlier just so we can assign you a seat. Friends, until then, if I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you next week, same time, same place. So we are going to sing our goodbyes, and this goodbye song is very special because it teaches us a little bit of sign language, which is a special way of talking with our hands. So friends, we're going to do our song, we're going to review the signs, and then we're going to do it one more time. Sound good? Okay. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. That was really great. Good job. All right, so let's review those signs. What does this mean? You're right, goodbye. And this? That's right, friends. You know, time. And here's a hard one. That's right, to say. Good job, everyone. So now that we've reviewed those signs, let's sing it one more time. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. I hope you have a really wonderful Monday.